lovelies, and welcome back to my channel. So for this video I decided to do an easy everyday glowy look, especially with spring coming along. I know I'm the first one maybe to be talking about spring, but I'm really excited. It's getting a little bit warmer where I am, which is fantastic. So I'm going back to my cream products. What you want to do this season, you want to let your skin breathe. I'm definitely excited for the season, the beauty, the fashion, the lifestyle of it. So I really do hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you do, make sure you leave a thumbs up and comment down below, and don't forget to subscribe as well. Thank you very much guys for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. So the first thing I start with is fresh skin. I make sure that my skin is fully exfoliated and then moisturized afterwards. So I've already skipped that part because it's already on my skincare routine, and now I'm gonna move to brows. This look takes me about 10 minutes tops to achieve it, so I keep the brows really a little bit, not too much filled in. I use the Anastasia Beverly Hills in order to set everything in place so that it doesn't move. Next up is using my NARS Endless Orgasm palette. Now this one has 6 highlighters. My favorite one is this shade right here, which is this one. The reason I like it is because it doesn't have any shimmer, so what I do, I put a little bit of this on my cheekbone before and after foundation for that glowy look. Now I'm gonna move on straight to foundation, and I'm gonna use my favorite Touche Eclat YSL foundation. Now this one I like, however if you're going for a dewy look as well, you could also use the Armani Luminous Silk. That was my favorite go-to for about 4 years. You can use the Born This Way foundation by Too Faced. Those are really good. You don't need too much foundation, a little bit goes a long way. Next is concealer. As you can see, my dark circle have just welcomed themselves into this video, so we need to do something about that. So with the Bye Bye Under Eye by It Cosmetics, and this one is the Illumination one. That's how much I'm going to use. Because this is a glowy look, we first burn all our cream products, then we move into powder. However, because I just put in my concealer, I just want to set it a tiny bit, so I'm not doing it all over myself, literally just under my eyes, just so it doesn't crease. Now this is my favorite, which is the Chanel Le Beige. It's a cream bronzer, so basically it's called Le Beige. It's the Healthy Glow Bronzing Cream, and I adore this. So now after doing that, of course we're gonna set it, and we're gonna set it with a powder bronzer, but we're gonna do that later on. We still got a lot of cream to go through before we get to that stage. So again, with the Orgasm palette, I'm just using my hand. I'm just gonna put a little bit around. Now I'm gonna move on to my blush, and the blush I'm using a cream one, which is from NYX. It's called Sweet Cheeks, and this one is the Soft Cheek tint. It looks like a lipstick, but I'm just gonna put the tiniest amount. But oh, that was too much. Go over it with the foundation brush, and that should be all good. I'm gonna also use it on a little bit on my forehead, just because it brings everything together, and then on my nose because it gives it that sun-kissed look, especially when you're outside and it's sunny. Now I'm going to move to setting my face, and for that I'm going to use the Peach Perfect by Too Faced. For the powder bronzer, I'm going to go with my Kat Von D Shade Plus Light Contour Palette, and as you can see I use it quite a bit, so this is my favorite one, so I'm going to go ahead and just use that color. Now I'm going to move on to eyes, and I'm not doing anything crazy. I'm just using this MAC palette, which it doesn't say the name, but I'll leave it down below. And I'm just going to use this shade right here and a little bit of that shade right there, just for a little bit of definition. I'm not looking for, it's not about the eyes, it's about the skin on this look. So I'm going to go ahead and set my face right now before I put in any lipstick or any mascara. Using the Morphe Jeffree Star setting spray. Favorite go-to mascara of all time, which is the L'Oreal Telescopic False Lash. For lips, I'm going to use my Tom Ford Nude lipstick, and it's this one right here called Sable Smoke. Maybe I'm pronouncing it wrong. Of course, because this is a glowy look, we're going to go and highlight, and for that I'm going to use the Hourglass highlighter, and this one, it's called Strobe Light. I use this brush right here, which I remember, I think it's just a normal highlighting brush that I remember getting from Pretty Little Thing. And it's just a glow within. Lighted, I make sure I go on top of that with a beauty blender.